School nurses are gearing up for the upcoming school year by going to boot camp. Take a look.
Ethan, wake up, Ethan. Ethan.
No need to worry. This is just a simulation. Today at the University of Texas at Tyler School of Nursing, about 30 nurses from schools in Region 7 took part in what they're calling School Nurse Boot Camp. It featured simulations of situations these nurses could encounter at school.
More realistic perspective of kind of a process or a plan before the emergency or urgent issue happens.
Actually do things hands-on and practice those will only help these school nurses in the future if they ever were to encounter an event such as the ones that we are demonstrating for them today.
Now, there was a debriefing after each simulation.